Alright, today is Saturday and I got some mail finally. The mailbox has been very, very thin. That's why you're only seeing one item or maybe two items. There have been a couple times where I got stuff in the mail and I did not show it. There was a postcard that came back 3 or 4 days ago and it was uncanceled. Not one bit. There was just that little kind of barcode on the bottom of the postcard. So I'm probably going to resend that out and just put a little strip over that and then hope it goes through. And just kind of unfortunate, but there was no note, no nothing, not in an envelope. But there was one postcard that came today. I misplaced the little post-it note here. I just took that off the postcard. But it was thanking me for sending out, oh, here it is. It just says, thank you, Henry, take care, Janelle. So this is from Santa Rita Park, California, and they actually canceled their envelope right there, put it in an envelope. It's not one of a special postcard, it's not a valuable one. They also canceled it on the back here. Kind of cool, so I have a dual cancel. And this is just a little beat up squirrel postcard, or chipmunk, that I found somewhere. That was probably part of that 1,000 postcard lot. I used a couple electric autos and a conservation stamp there. And so there is that one there. Santa Rita Park, California, 93661, August 31st, 22. So that's pretty neat to get that one in. They didn't cancel the other one. A lot of people just don't do that, and it's just up to their... but anyway, so there is that. Now I have some autographs that came in from one of my regular sellers. They always have Buy It Now is really cheap. Sometimes, I mean, they're not always the cheapest vendor, but so anyway, to make a long story short, I bought a bunch of their dollar type autographs. It's just slightly over $1, but essentially they're $1 when you get the free shipping, so that's what I consider that at. The first one here, I do not really have any particular affinity for this card here, but it's kind of interesting. It's an old judge. Upper Deck Old Judge. Now the weird thing about this one is that the border is glossy and the middle of the card is matte finish. So trying to do an autograph on glossy and matte is kind of weird. This is Jared Gothero, I believe. It's really hard to see because he signed over his name in dark blue Sharpie. But there's the back of the card, card number 231. I don't remember what year this was, early 2000s is my guess. But yeah, look at that tiny print there with his name there. Barely even read that. And again, when you autograph over your name, some of these autographs here are not the best, but again, at $1 a piece. This one's Brett Caradona. This is card number 84. I'm not sure if this is from the flagship Bowman set. Most of these, if not all of them, are going to be Bowman. And there's Brett Caradona, very kind of small autograph. A lot of dinky autographs. And again, some of these people autographed them in not some of the best places. That's probably the best one right there. The next one here is Cass Carter. And the other unfortunate thing about the seller, the only unfortunate thing about the seller is that they don't list the card numbers of each one of these. So like if I'm collecting this 2013, I want to say, set here, it's 11 or 13. This is 11, it looks like. This is BP62, so if I'm collecting the regular sets or the BCP or whatever it is, I won't know which one it is, and sometimes it just takes too long to research all of them, so that may or may not be for a set build. I got another one here from the same set here. This is Derek Self, so that's a pretty solid signature right there. This one is, see that now this is BDPP 65, and the first one was BP, so that's very, very confusing, So instead of like 100 card set, you're looking at like maybe 400 or 500. Here's Jeff Malm, and a lot of these are their first Bowman cards, and this is BP 68. The other one was what, 62? Yeah, okay. Now we have one from a flagship. I'll get this out of the plastic here. These came in a bunch of these here, so I have a couple of those. Mike Crosby. So Mike Crosby signed in a white spot right there. I'll try to scoot back there. And this is from a flagship set, I want to say from 1993. It's 92 or 93. And this is card number 177. No, I'm not building that set. I think that's a massive set there. This is a set build here, but I didn't grab it because the Sharpie kind of bubbled and it's kind of in a dark spot here. I hope you can see that. Brian Stevenson. That was probably the most expensive one at something like $1.10 or something like that, or $1.20. It was cheap. So I decided to finally grab that one. I think this is the first Cubs I've added to my Bowman set there, the 1995, or sorry, 6. I just get these dates all wrong here. Then I got a couple of the same player here. I think these are the last, no, they're not quite the last two. This is Todd Moser. And unfortunately, Todd Moser used very thin, fine pointy Sharpie and wrote his name on the Marlins logo there. So I don't know if you can even see that there. Todd Moser. Todd Moser signed that one. I guess, I'm not sure if this is another flagship set. This is 316, so I think it is a flagship set there. And here's another Todd Moser. And again, he did the same thing. So these are probably signed at the same time. Todd Moser, and he signed very, I mean, this one's more legible, but he signed right over the Marlins logo. I mean, why couldn't you sign Todd Moser right in the sky there? I don't know. See, that's just so weird. You can barely even see those. I want to say that these are from the same photo shoot. This one's much darker than this one. I don't know what they did there, but maybe just the camera settings, I don't know, or printing. And then the last one here is some of these newer cards. Robert Benincasa. And Robert Benincasa, first Bowman card there, pitcher. And this one is BDPP 161. So, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Is that the same year as this other one here? Hold on a second. These are 12s. And the other ones look like they said 11 on it. Oh, hold on. I'm not sure. Wow. Okay, why does that say 2011 and this one says... I don't know. They're the same design. These are the same design, but I think these say 11 on the back there. And these ones say 12. I'm going to have to get my good old magnifying glass out, but there's those. So hope you enjoyed that. You can still find autographs. Let me know if any of those guys are good signers. Jeff Mall might be a good signer, but I looked at Star Tiger and didn't see a lot of success with any of those other people there. So hope you enjoyed that. Batteries flashing. Thank you for watching.